Michael and Laverna walked in silence, the weight of Agatha's revelation pressing heavily upon them. The forest path leading to the warriors' camp was dimly lit by the moon, the towering trees casting long shadows over their path. Laverna's mind was a whirlwind of thoughts. She was the reincarnation of Lilith, the wife of Lucifer, the demon queen. How could this be? She had lived her entire life believing she was an ordinary girl, only to find out that an ancient war revolved around her very existence. Michael, she finally spoke, breaking the silence, what if I don't want to be Lilith? Michael didn't stop walking, but his golden eyes softened. You are not Lilith, Laverna. You are you. But your soul carries her past, and that is why Lucifer will come for you. Laverna clenched her fists. Then I have to learn how to fight. Michael nodded. That's why we're going to the warriors' camp. You'll need to awaken your power before Lucifer sends his generals. But they were already too late. A chilling gust of wind howled through the forest. The torches lining the path flickered violently before going out entirely. The night grew darker, the air heavy with a sinister presence. Michael instantly grabbed Laverna's wrist and pulled her behind him, drawing his sword. We are not alone. A deep, rumbling laugh echoed through the trees. Then, a figure stepped out of the shadows. His presence alone sent a shiver down Laverna's spine. He was tall, dressed in dark armor, his crimson eyes glowing with amusement. Michael, son of light, the man sneered, his voice like silk laced with venom. Still playing the role of protector. Michael's grip on his sword tightened. Astaroth. Laverna's breath caught in her throat. She recognized the name, one of Lucifer's highest-ranking generals. Astaroth's gaze flickered to her. And there she is, the lost queen. His lips curled into a smirk. Lucifer will be pleased. Over my dead body, Michael growled, stepping between them. Astaroth chuckled. Oh, Michael. That can be arranged. Without warning, he lunged. Michael barely managed to block the strike, sparks flying as their swords clashed. The impact sent shockwaves through the ground, making Laverna stumble back. Michael fought fiercely, his golden aura clashing against Astaroth's darkness. But Astaroth was no ordinary demon. He was one of Lucifer's elite, and his power was overwhelming. With a swift movement, he sent Michael crashing into a tree, the force shaking the ground. Laverna gasped. She had to do something. Astaroth turned to her, his eyes gleaming. Come with me willingly, and I won't make this painful. Something inside Laverna snapped. An unfamiliar energy surged through her veins, hot and powerful. The air around her crackled with invisible force. She had never cast a spell in her life, but in that moment, she didn't need to think, she simply acted. She raised her hand, and a wave of energy burst from her palm, striking Astaroth in the chest. The demon general staggered back, his smirk replaced with genuine surprise. Interesting, he murmured, his eyes narrowing. You really are Lilith reborn. Michael groaned as he pushed himself to his feet, his sword still gripped tightly. Laverna, we have to go. Now. Astaroth didn't move to stop them. He simply watched as they ran, his expression unreadable. As they disappeared into the darkness, his voice echoed behind them. Run while you can, little queen. The demon king is coming for you.